Hey guys, welcome back to my little humble portion of the design team, graphics fairy design team video. My name is Sheena and I'm from Rozu, and this is my November project. So this is a Christmas themed one and a little story, I guess not story, but my inspiration for this Christmas collection is this collection is called Nana's Scrapbook. So I've always wanted, my own vintage scrapbook, but they're super expensive online and they're kind of hard to find. So I've incorporated that a little into the journal, and this little box of you'll see later has sort of Nana's keepsakes in there. And this is Nana's fountain pen, which also comes with the collection. I don't know if you can see. Yes, there we go. It's beautiful, beautiful design here. And of course I had to choose the red one with the red feather to go with the Christmas theme. This comes with the collection. And yes, so I will start off with the journal, and I will show you what I mean when I say this is sort of Nana's scrapbook. So this is a full letter cover. I decided to do something different this time and do a cover for one of my journals. So it's a really lightweight cover, and when you open her up, ta-da! I know it's super bright inside, but yeah, I mean Christmas, right? So I wanted to give something, sort of something wow sort of to look at when you look at the inside when you open it. And this journal is actually not attached to the cover, so you can reuse the cover for next year's Christmas. This is easily removable, and yeah, so I will just put that here first, and then we will get to the journal itself. So there we go. Let's start off with the cover. This one is just a lace pocket right here, so you've got a few trinkets in here. A vintage German postcard, a vintage letter that it's printed and I've distressed it, and then this is just something that's folded into an envelope that you can journal on the inside. This one is actually from one of the Graphics Fairy premium membership bundles. I've used a lot inside this, so I've picked and choose from the bundles here and there, so I don't quite remember exactly where, but I definitely will list them down in the blog post and also in the description down below. And hold on, let me put this back here so that slides into this snug little pocket here. And we've got a teeny mini Christmas charm here as well. There are a few charms scattered throughout the sides here. And on the inside, here we go. Hold on, guys. Alright, there we go. Yes, so on the inside here we've got a pocket as well, and then this is just another postcard that I've embossed myself. So this is the Snowflake one. This is a little adorable little Christmas countdown right there. And remember when I said this is my version of this is Nana's scrapbook, so I've included this page here, sort of a scrapbook kind of layout. So there's like cutouts of Santa, there's a what do you call this, this button right here, and then some fabric, some pins. This most of the Christmas pictures you see, the cutouts here, are from the Graphic Fairy membership, so I think it's the Christmas Nostalgia collection. Again, I will list them down all below, and then yeah, then that's all layout here like that. And then on the other side we've got another cutout, some fabric scraps here. These are actual Christmas stamps that I got from the thrift store nearby my house. And then in here we've got a little tag here, and then a little fallout here that you can journal on the inside as well. That's from the Graphics Fairy as well. And then this just slips in there. Then we've got a tiny ribbon here. I guess not tiny, but a ribbon just to give the page more texture. and whatnot. So there's little burnt marks here and there. I'm trying my hand out at, you know, trying to give the paper more texture. Stamping, and then here is a huge side pocket. That's from the graphics fair as well. Another Christmas tag here with a sequin, and then here you can journal on the inside. It just goes here. Some washi on the top as well. A little post-it that I've stuck on here. So I've left the pattern papers a bit blank so that you can, you know, put your holiday pictures in there. Some ledger paper, and then this is a vintage receipt. Another Christmas tag here. So recently I've purchased a few tracing paper of sort of different textures because I wanted to mimic the feel of vintage letters. I know the ones that I have are sort of really thin paper, and they're sort of see-through as well. I'm not sure if there's actually transparency paper, but this is the closest I found. So yeah, a gold fabric tab on the top. This is a mini envelope with authentic stamps as well. Then this is just another cardstock that you can journal, and then this is from the graphics fairy as well. This is just a music sheet, and I've just typed in a few Christmas carol titles here. And then we've got more paper, and then this is from the graphics fair as well, one of the images that I've turned into a stamp, and then I've just decorated it a little. Hold on, let me show you. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea to put that there. Okay, yeah, so this is, as you can tell, so just printed this picture at the edge of the papers, then you just sort of decorate it with fabric or, you know, scraps of paper here just to give a little more dimension to the stamps. And then here we've got a huge pocket with lots of sequins because it's Christmas, you know, sequins. This is from the graphics fair as well, and then this is one of her stamps. So this is actually a transparent image. I think it's a brush as well. I turned it into a brush, I think. So I've just layered the two pictures together in Photoshop, and then I've just attached this beautiful gold sequin fabric here just to give more dimension again. Some fabric collaging on the top, and this side as well. Oh, sorry, this is chipboard buttons. It's not an actual button, so yeah, but it has like this Christmas emporium thing there, so Christmas. A tag, Christmas tag here. This is a recipe one, Christmas pudding cake recipe. And then this is the middle here. So this is also, sorry, let me just put that here. So this is also printed on that thin paper. This is also tracing paper. I'm not sure. Somehow in the store where I got it from, it's called mahjong paper. So I don't know. So, but it's see-through, as you can tell. So it's really light, and the texture really feels really similar to the vintage papers that I bought online. And then this is just the middle of the page, so you see Christmas all around here. Another vintage Christmas cardstock there. And on this side, this is just an envelope that you can put something inside. I've just, you know, put some fabric collaging and a sequin here just to give it something extra. Let me just put this back. And then this side, it's also from the graphics fairy, so I've used a lot of the Christmas images as stamps, and then I've just layered on this. This one came from one of the sari trims that I got, so I thought that was really adorable, like this little trim, sequin trim here. So I've just, you know, snipped off like a tiny bit just to give sort of I guess her dress or whatever she's wearing or carrying a little something shiny to look at. this is another pocket, so this is just some Christmas images, so you can journal on the back of that. So again, if you've got sari trim, you can use it for, you know, Christmas journals. Just, you know, sort of choose the color scheme that you want to go with. So yes, so you've got something like this, and then here you've got a adorable little charm of a white Christmas stocking, and then some lace tab on the top. This is from the graphics fair as well. I wanted to sort of put in, so I wanted to sort of give something sort of a mini coloring page, so you can color in here if you wanted to. And then this watercolor spread here, this is not actual watercolor, this is a images as well from the watercolor bundle on the graphics fairy. So I've just laid it again in Photoshop when I printed out this page, so it kind of looks like, you know, Nana has been, you know, using this page to test out her colors and whatnot. So a bit of our fabric trim here with sequins again. Vintage postcard. This one is so adorable. Look at the charm. It's a mini piglet. It's so adorable. I just can't. I'm sorry. It's just, oh my god, I just had to put that in. Yep, so more cardstock here. And then here we've got stamps here. This is actually cardstock, but you can actually, you know, tear this out and then, you know, stick it anywhere you want. And then this is just a pocket right there. This is also another fabric tab, and this one has a Christmas wreath. Yeah. Another that music sheet with Christmas carol titles here, cardstock, and then this one is just something you can journal on the inside, and then it's just folded into an envelope style. And next page. So I've left this journal with more spaces, I think, to journal on than my previous ones, just because I thought, you know, you would probably have, you know, more things to write and, you know, journal in with, you know, the festive holidays. So leisure paper, and then this is a chipboard as well. This is just a stocking one, and then again this post-it here. So lots of room here to put photos and whatnot. And then here is a pocket. This is some burlap fabric. Burlap, yeah, I think it's burlap. And then this is just some fabric tab there. And then we've got a pocket here, so you can put that in. That's an actual stamp as well right there. So this one over here, this folds out. It's just some fabric here. So this one folds out, and you can journal on the back of this one. So this is the other side of the Nana scrapbook. So she's got some Christmas cards here. So she's just, you know, collaged them all here. Some fabric, some buttons, some cutouts. And then here, we're actually at the last page, guys. So just a bit of fabric trim here. And these two pictures are from the graphics fair as well. So I've just put these little slots of photo slots here that you can replace it with your actual photos. So yeah, so this one I imagine would be Nana's parents' wedding photos. So I've just typed in, you know, where they got married and the year and whatnot, so make it look slightly more authentic. So this just slots in like that. And this adorable picture is of Nana. This picture is so cute. So yeah, so, you know, feel free to take this out and put in your own photos in there. And yes, so that is the journal again. So again, like I said, you can actually remove this journal so that, you know, if it's, you know, easier for you to journal in, and yeah, you can reuse it for the next year's Christmas. So hold on, I will put this back here. So this just wraps around here like so. And then, so this is Nana's little box of trinkets and the that comes with the collection. This is another chipboard tag, so it's super adorable. I've left the metal tin as it is. I didn't, you know, decoupage or do anything to it, but I did sort of sand it a bit to give that you know, that sort of wear and tear look to it, because after all it did belong to Nana, so it's supposed to be, you know, old. I actually found this at the thrift market as well. So the design isn't very Christmassy, but I like the sort of the, hold on, I like the picture on it, and I thought the color is slightly refreshing. The blue is slightly refreshing because the journal is so full of green and red, so I thought this was more, what's that word, all year round kind of, you know, box that you can use for other occasions as well. So on the inside, ta-da! So this is Nana's little box of trinkets. So I'll start with this one. Inside this one is actually here it's actually the other pen designs that that you can, you know, swap in with this current one in here. So that's why I really, you know, I had to include this in the collection. So you've got sort of a broader stroke one if you want it, and then there's a thinner one. So altogether there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, sorry. So one's already in there, and then there's this one here. So that comes in this little pack here. And then, sorry, hold on, a little OCD here, guys. And then inside we've got this little Christmas metal box thing. This was also thrifted. I thought that was so cool. I don't think it's that old, but I just thought this was a sort of a unique take on a Christmas a present box. So I've attached another tag here, and then on the inside, so you open it like so, so it goes like that, and on the inside so there's a bit of fabric in there that you can use to decorate, so that just cushions this as well. This is a snowflake necklace. So this is also like my previous journal. This is a magnifying glass as well, like so you can see, there you go. But this one has a snowflake design on this one, so I thought that was super appropriate for the whole collection. By the way, guys, I love looking for trinkets, you know, themed trinkets to go along with whatever collection I'm doing. So okay, and here we go next. So there's 3 letters that come with the collection, 2 of which are authentic letters. This one is one of them. So this one just has beautiful calligraphy on it. It already has the stamp. So all I did was just add this little fabric here just to get the theme going with the red here and the sequin. And I've just typed here red 25th December. And then on the inside of this one we have another really cute Christmassy card here. And then I've also put in 3 sort of journaling cards here from the Graphics Fairy bundle as well. This one I put it blank so that you could, you know, write stuff on it or practice your new calligraphy pen on it. So yeah, just a few empty ones here, so you can journal on the back or on the front of it as well. And this is the sort of letter that came with the envelope, so I thought that was super cool. This is Mr. and Mrs. So I think this is a name card, so it's dated 1909, so that was pretty cool. So I'll just put this one here. Okay, sorry, I'll just that there. Okay, and then this one is the one that I created. This one has a Christmas stamp as well. So I just put Santa Claus there with an address. I googled the address, and that was the one that was most frequent, most used on the internet, so why not? So a bit of fabric collaging here with this really huge Christmas brooch here. And then I've just stained the envelope, some embossing on the cover, and then some wax seal there. And on the inside of this one is, hold on the inside of this one is some Christmas vellum. So I've just left this as is, so you can use it wherever you want. And then this one is a map of the North Pole. How cool is that? And I just had to attach this little adorable doggy here, so I thought that was really cool. Then I've just distressed it a little. And then this one is printed on tracing paper as well, so I wanted to give a different, slightly different texture. So as you can see, it's sort of semi-transparent, a different texture to the letters. So this is from the Graphics Fairy. They do have the envelopes as well, but I decided to just print out the letter stationery, so you can write on this as well. It's really lightweight, and I thought, you know, this was a really cool texture to write on, I think. And yes, so hold on, let me try and fold that back nicely. So that just goes like that. So that belongs in the bigger envelope. And then this one is a vintage letter. This is a German one, so you've got a French one, and then you've got a German one. So all these are authentic, the stamps and this one and all that. And on the inside of this one, you've got a whole bunch of authentic vintage postcards that I've curated for this collection. So you've got a little boy, and then the mother here. This journal on at the back. And then this is the black and white one. I try to give sort of a different types of postcard color scheme. So you've got sort of a Victorian one here of people, and then you also have a black and white sort of photo here, which you can use and mail. And then this one is embossed here. This is a gold embossed and whatnot. So this is birds. This is a French one. And then you've got a really old one here, which is hand drawn, I think. So I thought that was pretty cool. So you've got an array of postcards to use, including the ones in the journal. The ones in the journal are more colorful, just to fit in with the theme of the journal. And then of course I couldn't resist including a handkerchief. So this is Nana's handkerchief. I've just chosen a blue one to match with the box that it came in. The handkerchiefs are all tea dyed as well, so if you guys are planning on tea dyeing your handkerchiefs and whatnot, just do it with a light hand in like the first round, and just quickly rinse it with water, and then just build up from there, just in case you get too dark, you know, of a color, then it just looks too brown. I'm sorry, what happened to my articulation today. But yeah, so guys, that is my whole collection for Christmas, and I hope you guys enjoyed my design team project for the Graphics Fairy this month. I'm super excited with this collection. This is the first Christmas junk journal that I've actually done since I started. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to check out the description box and the blog post for where all the images, which one I picked them up from. And yeah, so have a great weekend, guys. See you.